Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
And I'm still wondering why you just intro every video, like just with your why we intro every time.
Why not?
Good point.
So
I'm Gio again.
Welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Yes, the show that keeps on giving.
So we're going to remember what the record key is. That's the one.
Yep.
Then we're going to spin our magic wheel.
Yay!
Would you like to spin?
Oh yes, I would love
just
to
hit
do
the
the
button.
honors. And spinny spin. Whee! I don't know why you don't keep the sound on, because I like the little...
Oh god fucking damn
Yay!
it! No!
Guys! It's gonna hurt him more than me! It's Escape from LA!
Escape from LA. Gonna bring up a new segment on this, which is I read the film synopsis as if I have to.
Yeah?
Because
Okay.
I know...
No, I know this movie.
Fucking
I
movie.
know this movie. If you don't know this movie, run far away.
Escape from LA. Snake Plissken is once again called in by the United States government to recover a potential doomsday device from Los Angeles. Now an autonomous island where undesirables are deported.
It is essentially the first movie, but terrible. Are you ready for this, Merrick?
Oh, I don't know. A shitty sequel to my favorite movie of all time? I don't know. Am I?
Welcome to the theater. For everyone's enjoyment, we'd like to remind you of the following rules. No talking. No smoking. No littering. No red meat. No freedom of religion. And remember, all marriages must be approved by the Department of Health. Failure to obey these rules will result in immediate loss of citizenship and deportation to the island of Los Angeles. Enjoy the show.
Your rules are really beginning to annoy me.
Dramatic psycho profile on him using a database of 5 million sociopathic personalities. He hit the bottom of the curve.
Catches on quick, doesn't she?
The town loves a winner.
Say we play a little Bangkok rules. Nobody draws until this hits the ground. You ready? Draw. You got a problem with that?
Betrayal!
So yeah,
I'm gonna have to start this off. I'm too angry to speak.
No. This is all you, man. This is a sequel to one of your favorite movies ever. You need to start this.
Escape from New York.
Escape from
One of
LA.
my favorite films ever made, and there are several reasons for this.
Yes.
One, it spawned the Metal Gear Solid series of games with its plot.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite anti-heroes and designs for an anti-hero. It started the eye patch wearing guy.
One of mine as well, actually. I really like that trope also. It's a very
But two things, most importantly. One, it was a sci-fi film and a dark future that wasn't complete Mad Max dystopia or zombies. That's one thing. Two, there was the technological progression made sense. Pretty much all the technology in Escape from New York we actually ended up having in 1991.
Yeah, like the
glider and the wireframe and the slight CGI, like they make the wireframe CGI pictures in that.
Yeah,
all of that we ended up having.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, in Escape from New York, there was no bad guy. You could see granted the United States government was a bit heavy-handed and a tad dictatorial, but you could tell that the president in it, Donald Pleasance,
Yeah, he wanted to help the people.
He wanted to help the people. They was trying him, and the police force. Yeah, they were a little heavy-handed with Snake getting him out, but they needed the recording, because without recording, there would be World War III. World War III would reach nuclear.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good motivation.
Yep.
The prisoners there, granted, some of them like I'm guessing Romero and the Duke were actual criminals.
Yeah,
but Cabby,
Ernest
Borgnine, he was like.
A lot of the guys in it
there were plenty of innocent people in New York who just wanted to get out.
Yeah.
And Snake, even though he was the protagonist, was not a hero.
Yeah.
It's complete gray areas, the morality in Escape from New York.
Yeah.
Then we get this film that changes everything, makes the United States government the evil fucking empire from Star Wars,
the goddamn script,
and makes Snake Plissken a hero.
It doesn't just turn Snake into a hero, it just it cuts off his balls. He lost his balls in this movie.
Takes out all the black and white morality. We have fucking sci-fi shit everywhere.
Oh.
And
it's just got ridiculous fucking... Just ridiculous plot, ridiculous, just stupid shit going on.
It's like they took the first one and just made it child-friendly.
Yeah.
With the shit they changed.
They probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had, were trying to release action figures and shit for this. I would have, if I was a kid watching this movie, oh fuck yeah, I'd buy
fucking want one.
Figure. Hell yeah.
Hell,
I had a RoboCop figure back when I was a kid too, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna say now, if this weren't Escape from New York, a sequel to Escape from New York, it'd be a fine dumb 90s action movie. It would be a serviceable dumb 90s action flick.
Yeah.
But adding Snake Plissken to this made it fucking personal for me.
Yeah.
Starting out, 1998.
Yep.
The president predicts an earthquake. They'll destroy San Francisco, destroy Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And we get our villain, Trump Romney,
who is basically the president in this.
He is the president. He's basically he's
the president in this, and he's just the fucking most evil, maniacal bastard in the fucking world.
So the earthquake hits LA, and it's because he predicted it. It's implied slightly that he somehow caused it.
Yeah,
like explosives underground.
Yeah, it's
which would have made a much more interesting movie.
Uh-huh.
So the city shaking itself apart. There's some crappy CGI with the panes of glass falling from the windows.
Yeah.
And the skyscrapers. Then cut to 2013.
Yep. By the way,
all of LA is walled off like Manhattan.
Yeah, basically got separated off.
Basically, it's the plot of Escape from New York.
Yeah.
But dumb.
Yeah. In both movies, they just get separated by
and it becomes, but it's not just for it's not just for criminals now. It's for anyone they don't really want around.
Just literally undesirables. Basically, the Mexicans with
it includes Mexicans with the wall. It actually includes, and there's a line in it. I was a Muslim living in Kentucky until they made it illegal.
Yep.
Donald Trump's America. They built the wall.
Exactly. And actually, honestly, LA in this kind of world, isn't too bad. It's scummy and everything, but it's not too bad.
It actually seemed like a prison in Escape from New York because it was shitty.
Yeah, in this one, it's just
it's a party.
It's like an all-out metal concert.
Doesn't look too different from how LA actually is.
It's like an metal concert all the time.
Granted, the metal kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's 90s. It's Bud Rock. It's a Bud Rock concert.
I was gonna say it's 90s emo metal.
90s.
The one that has that kind of whining sound,
yeah,
that kind of music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, when the best fucking song
and they name drop. Oh yeah, by the way, when
they name drop Escape from LA, no one escapes from LA.
Yeah, it says there's no escape from LA.
There's no escape from LA.
There's no escape from LA, and they name dropped Escape from New York later on in the film too. But.
Okay, when you're making a shitty sequel, don't remind people of the good movie.
Yep. We'll get to that later, though.
So, Snake arrives at the deportation center.
Yep, they call him in, and they're like, hey, You're Snake.
Right? Hey, you're Special Agent Bob Pliskin.
Yeah.
Got anything to say to the good people at home?
Call me Snake.
Of course. Gotta get that one out of the way immediately.
Yep. Immediately.
So the agreement is, okay, you have to go into this place.
Yep.
And you gotta rescue, and you gotta get the black box and kill Utopia. No rescuing this time.
Yeah, exactly. No, this time, who gives a fuck about the president's daughter? Like,
because
who gives a fuck?
Oh, by the way, the president's daughter, they show footage of her stealing the thing. Well done! You have this really clear security footage of her stealing the thing.
It's documented like it was shot like in a movie. You didn't
have the foresight to actually stop her?
Yeah. Like, it's shot
You don't even have to arrest her. You just have to be, hey, miss, if you could just put that back, thank you.
Yeah.
No touching the exhibits.
Like, hey, why you do it? Come on, don't do
that.
The
president, this hyper fundamentalist Donald Trump Christian names his daughter Utopia.
Yeah, because, and I've gotten to this, like, I asked America, I'm like, hey, isn't that creepy? He named his daughter Utopia. He's basically saying that he's
giving her a stripper.
She's a paradise. Yeah, like, he's saying her body is a paradise, like, she is a paradise. And to which Merrick says,
well, it's Donald Trump. We know he wants that if his daughter were his daughter, he'd be having sex with her.
Yes. Not only did you say that, you said it in the Immortum Trump voice.
The Immortum Trump voice. This review doesn't deserve that, though.
Yeah.
It won't pick up well on the mic anyway.
It won't. But, yeah, so, yeah, that creepiness aside.
And then they have to but it turns out they gave him the Plutoxin 7 virus, which is going to kill him in 9. You're only giving him 9 hours. They gave him 24 in the last movie.
That's my main gripe with this movie. This is the thing.
Hey, we gave you this virus. You only have 9 hours, and it's going to make you slowly weaker as it progresses. So you're going to have less of a chance of winning.
Yeah,
and we're going to have less of a chance of winning by extension.
We're giving you basically. We're giving you this huge handicap, and thus ourselves this huge handicap, and we are basically fucking ourselves over.
So they give him, and then he tackles them, and it turns out they're holograms, because don't you remember in 2013 when you had readily accessible hologram technology?
Yeah.
That could...
Of course, But then again, they are the president and everything, so
it's the
they are government.
So they suit him up, and this is one of the few things I actually like in this movie. Yeah. His costume.
His way he looks.
Granted, There
are some things in this movie that are actually genuine.
Granted, I do like his boots in Escape from New York more. The plated boots.
Yeah.
But he got the black coat. He's got the fingerless gloves. He's got the scoped revolvers, and I love scoped revolvers.
Of course, you need those.
One thing I didn't really bring up when we were watching it, though, but here's Snake Plissken. Here's a pair of scoped... You have a pair of scoped revolvers when you only have one eye.
Yep.
And actually, there's a little non-sequitur, but there's a little comic I made where Nick Fury's sending out Snake Plissken to do something because it was a figure too, and I made a Snake Plissken custom action figure.
Okay.
I was like, "Here, Snake Plissken, you'll need these," and Nick Fury hands him a pair of binoculars. Captain Snake Plissken just looks at the binoculars, looks at Nick Fury, and then cut to him beating him with the binoculars.
That's great.
So
yeah, he gears up.
Yeah, he gears up.
He's got what is he going to take with him? He's got
a machine gun, he's got a knockout dart, he's got a hollow projector, he's got a bunch of stick matches, he has shurikens, which he never uses.
Yeah, they gave him fucking shuriken. He uses them once in the last movie.
He used one of the shurikens once in the last movie, but it was cool, because you know how hard it is to throw a shuriken normally?
Yeah.
He throws it underhand and hits a guy in the skull.
Yep.
And every time I watch that, I kind of make a CSI joke.
What?
Looks like he's been starstruck. Yeah! This movie has no moments like that.
Oh my god. No, there's a couple of moments that are worthy of that, though, I think.
So they send him in the submarine has a nuclear core for some reason.
Before he leaves, though...
Oh yeah, he tries to shoot the people.
Yeah.
And it's like, we thought you might try that, Plissken, so the first clip's loaded with blanks. Granted, what we would do is either, the first clip's loaded with blanks. Release the clip, put in another clip, or just take out the pistols and
or just quick draw the pistols. Like, obviously he's fast enough,
because he loaded the pistols himself.
Yeah, exactly. he's quick enough to shoot these fucking things. He's probably loaded the things himself. Like, he could see the bullets. Even if he didn't fucking load them, he could see the bullets in the fucking revolvers. Like, there's no way in hell they could have been fucking with him when it came to the revolvers. But apparently he wasn't quick enough to draw the guns out.
Or he just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, he didn't want the people dead all that much. But anyways, he gets in the fucking sub, and he's rocketing across the fucking...
PS1 FMV.
Yeah, PS1 FMV in the fucking submarine. There's a shark that attacks him.
Doesn't do it, just...
I think it's supposed to be a Jaws reference, but whatever. Like, who the fuck cares? He ends up washing up on the beach after he's going really fast. They're telling him to slow down. And then they gave him fucking 9 hours.
And then he loses the submarine, which is the first of many vehicles he'll break in the movie.
Yeah.
The submarine sinks. You'd think that wouldn't really be a problem?
Yeah. Oh, another thing though. They gave him 9 hours, and they started it,
and they waste an hour of that getting him ready.
Yeah, exactly. They start it basically when he's in the room. And they're just like, okay, we're going to start the time now. You're slowly dying. You have 9 hours to live. Go. And he wastes an hour basically getting ready.
In a cool scene.
Yeah, instead of just like starting up afterwards. Like,
oh, and then you know what they give him?
What?
Do they give him this?
What?
I can't remember what I was going to say. Doesn't matter. So he
lands... the hologram thing?
No, I mentioned the hologram. Oh, the clothes he's wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Stealth.
Yeah, there's stealth.
It's a long coat and everything in the boot, except it's stealth, but there's nothing covering his head.
Oh, yeah,
and fingerless gloves. So they're just going to see a head and fingers floating around. What do you call him?
What?
A haunter or something?
I was like, he would look like a haunter, basically, because he'd have, like, the fingers out, and it's his head, so he'd just be floating around. Trying to creep, like, fucking sneakily, like... Oh,
and then
man.
He lands on the beach, and then there are some surfers on skidoos who tell him to leave their beach, so he does.
And if it's safe enough to surf that beach, man, it's safe enough to surf that beach.
You wasted that. You'll need that. You'll be...
No, we have more. We have more movie to go through.
Yeah, but you wasted that.
No. He washes up on the beach.
And then he runs into Peter Fonda, who says, "Hey, you're Snake. I thought you'd be taller," which is this movie's versions of Snake Plissken. I thought you were dead. It's now, I thought you'd be taller, because Kurt Russell wasn't that tall. Yeah. That's the joke. That's a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all, folks.
Oh, I wish that was all.
Run, baby, run away. Run, baby, run, escape LA. Which, by the way, Merrick didn't even know that was the ending credits song.
Do you think I would have... I hate this movie. You think I'd sit through the credits?
I don't like it either, but I knew what the credits song was. No, by the way, the credits song for it is White Zombie. It's called The One.
And it's one of those Rob Zombie songs that sounds a lot like a bunch of other Rob Zombie songs?
It's a Rob Zombie song. Just in general, it's a White Zombie song. And...
So he meets... A lot of not important scenes happen, like Grand Theft Auto. So let's just move him.
He walks by a Grand Theft Auto.
Let's just move him along to. Oh, he's been told that hey, the first team we sent in, because if an entire team of military operatives couldn't bring him in,
one guy can do it. Of course,
one guy with an eye patch, who I'm surprised is as good a shot as he is, because when you have no depth perception, if you only had one eye.
He's a good shot. He's trained, man. He's inhumanly, like... Snake Plissken is not the average man. Like, he can fucking do shit that he should not be able to do in this fucking movie. And we'll get to that
shit.
Like, even in the first one, like, he did some shit that was, like, not fucking possible.
Yeah, but at least he didn't have a virus making him weaker in that one.
Yeah, like, I'm surprised, like, by the end of the movie... Like, I was surprised, like, by the end of the movie, he wasn't just just on the fucking ground, fucking just, like... crawling, like dragging his ass along, trying to fucking make it like through this goddamn movie.
he gets into LA, and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
nice city.
Honestly, it's really good. Like the set design and everything in this movie It's good. Like, I even compared it to, like, Terminator 2. Like, that's how good it is. Like, it looks fucking beautiful.
Unfortunately, the rest of it is bad.
There's a lot of shit in this movie.
He's in this party place, and they're playing metal, the bad metal.
The Bud Rock, basically.
And then you find one of the guys, and he's being used for a knife-throwing game.
Mm-hmm.
He's already dead. And so the guy does the dumbass thing of, hey, I'm going to threaten Snake Plissken. It's like, hey, shitty, look at me when I'm talking to you. And he brings back a knife to throw, and with barely looking over...
Before that, he asks him if he can throw, like, the knives into
and Snake Plissken's reaction is to take up his machine gun, basically take the safety off, and lower it.
Yeah.
I'm so smart person is like, I'm not going to fuck with this guy, because I like being alive.
Yep.
But no. And then he's like, hey, Shindy, look at me when I'm talking to you.
And
with barely turning his head, just points the gun back. This machine gun bigger than his head. Just dead.
Yeah, because the logical thing to do when a guy with a big-ass motherfucking machine gun is to throw a knife at him. Never bring a knife to a gunfight, motherfucker.
I'm surprised they didn't do the Big Trouble in Little China thing, where he successfully where the guy actually manages to get the knife thrown, but Snake Plissken catches it and tosses it back and gets him in the brain.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Button.
Goodbye, Mr. Button. Oh my god.
So he runs into a prostitute who tells him something about where to find Cuervo Jones.
Oh yeah, by the way, Cuervo Jones, I call him the Eggman because his name sounds like Huevo Jones.
Cuckoo Cachoo.
Cuckoo Cachoo. So I call him the Eggman.
Like...
He is the walrus.
Cuckoo Cachoo.
No, he's not
the walrus. Steve Buscemi is in this film. The walrus isn't because John Goodman isn't in this, so there is no walrus.
But yeah, by the way, yeah, Steve Buscemi and Bruce Campbell are in this movie.
Oh yeah, the first time I ever saw this movie, I didn't know I didn't know how bad it would be. So I saw Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
By the way, this might be my favorite film. But Evil Dead is my favorite franchise.
Yeah.
So Bruce Campbell. I was like, yes!
Woohoo!
Yes! There's no way this can suck! Because it has Bruce Campbell!
But Bruce Campbell shows up for one scene. And we'll get to that later. But,
I was either expecting that or Snake Plissken and Bruce Campbell and Snake Plissken and Ash Williams to fuse into one entity, thus creating Hoss Delgado from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, because that's what he is.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, basically, he tells them, like, oh yeah, this is where Cuervo Jones is. He's gonna be on Sunset Boulevard.
Cuervo Jones, by the way, is Che Guevara in red.
Yeah, basically. And he's banging the president's daughter.
Yeah.
Because, she wants some of that Mexican dick. Anyways, or Colombian dick, or whatever the fuck he is.
I think he's Cuban.
Yeah, possibly Cuban. Anyways, so...
We're Argentinian.
So yeah, he's riding down Sunset Boulevard in a JFK car
covered in doll heads.
With doll heads, with fucking baby doll heads on it. And he's just driving down Sunset Boulevard with like a bunch of motorcycles following behind him.
And then Snake Plissken steals a motorcycle in an admittedly badass scene.
Yeah.
And kills all the other henchmen riding up on him. And just rides up on, jumps the motorcycle onto the truck.
Yep. It's a badass fucking chase scene.
And
honestly,
then Cuervo takes him out with bolas.
What? Yeah, he takes him out with bolas. You're like, bolas? What?
I don't know what you're referencing there.
It's a friend of mine and me, like, it's an inside joke. It's okay. I like saying, by the way...
Would you like to name drop your friend in case he's watching?
Nah, that's cool.
Okay. We know who you are, though.
I know who you are, man.
I know who you are, too.
I'm looking at you, bud. You don't know who he is, though.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I can read your mind.
You like tacos, Wade?
Yes.
Anyways,
yes,
so, yeah, he gets taken out by bolos.
And then somehow, falling off, he loses his coat, because that's somehow possible to do.
Yeah.
I have tried that with my... I have a leather coat like that. I've tried, like, the rolling hill thing. There's no way... The only way you could move your body in a way that would have it take your coat off would involve breaking your shoulder blades, and then you'd have bigger problems in missing your coat.
It's convenient bullshit. Honestly, it just happens.
Then we get another cool scene. It's surrounded by 4 guys with machine
guns.
Oh
yeah, the can scene is my favorite.
May I do this one?
Yeah, sure.
Because he surrounds like, hey, he picks up a rusted tin can.
Yep.
How about a little Bangkok rules? He shows them the can. No one draws till this hits the ground. They're like, yeah, okay, well, we trust you,
Ready?
He throws it up, draws his, like lightning fast, draws his gun, shoots all 4 of them, and and then he doesn't do the blowing them, rolling them, or sheathing them. Just then the can hits the ground, and as they all of them hit the ground,
it
just
goes draw.
And that was cool.
It's one of my favorite scenes in an action movie ever. I love that fucking scene.
It needs to be in a different movie.
Yeah, but it's a good scene though, like in general. Just I could watch that scene and be just happy.
It's Snake, but something Snake would do.
Yeah. And which is why I say though, like, he's a fucking lightning fast draw. He could have probably taken out both of those guys in like 2 seconds with these fucking pistols on that, like in the beginning. But apparently he didn't want them dead that bad, so.
Then he's sitting in a chair like that scene, like that actually poignant scene in the first one where where the president's gone, the box is gone in the first one, and he just consigns himself to, well, he pulls up a chair in the wreck and sits down like, yeah, I'm gonna die. And you actually see him realize in the Escape from New York that he is going to die.
Yeah, it's a sense of morality. In this movie, he has, like, no humanity. Like, he's
mortality,
just,
like, you said.
Yeah, mortality, sorry. He has, like, no semblance of his mortality. He's just kind of, like, going with the, like, he's just going along with it.
He has Schwarzenegger mindset.
Yeah.
He knows he's bulletproof.
Yeah, he's basically just, like, fueled by adrenaline.
He's found out about his main character shields.
Mm-hmm. He knows he has plot armor.
And then we run into Steve Buscemi.
Mm-hmm.
Map to the Stars, Eddie. The cabbie.
Does he find the girl first?
No, he finds...
he finds Buscemi first.
And finds Buscemi first. So he finds Buscemi, who is basically our cabbie stand-in, because this movie is basically a retread of the first one, and the only original stuff they add in is stuff that's fucking stupid.
Yep.
So...
Oh my god.
So it's like, hey, I'm Steve Buscemi. You want to get around the city? You're going to need to buy one of my maps. It's only $50,000.
Yeah, and this is where, like, I just, like, why the fuck would it be $50,000? And do you seriously think Snake has $50,000 on him?
Does it look like he has any money?
Yeah.
Also, why would you try to extortion a guy with guns?
Exactly.
Who also, Kurt Russell versus Steve Buscemi, who looks like he could break you in the second. Because he's buff in this. Kurt Russell's buff in this movie.
Yeah. Steve Buscemi seriously thinks, like, he can intimidate Snake Plissken in this movie, and it's just not gonna happen. No way.
Buscemi can be intimidating. I've seen Boardwalk Empire, but not this.
Yeah, but, like, there's no way in hell he's intimidating Snake fucking Plissken, especially dressed the way he fucking is.
I can just imagine the...
Why do I have to be the tour guide? Because you're a faggot.
I'm just imagining all the actors from Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs. Why do I have to be in Escape from LA? You're a faggot.
You're a faggot.
Can you imagine Michael Masden in this?
Oh god. Who would he play?
Map to the Stars, Eddie.
I could see, I could see.
Stuck in the middle with you.
No, he would be intimidating. He actually has a chance of intimidating Plissken, especially if he pulls the fucking ear thing on him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he starts driving around Plissken.
No, not yet. Plissken leaves, goes to
Beverly
Hills.
Fucks off first, yeah.
Meets this Muslim woman and then gets kidnapped by the Nazgul.
Yeah, he sees, like, this girl
hiding in the bushes?
Yeah, hiding in the bushes, and she's like, duck down or they'll see you! And Plissken, of course, just fucking walks away.
So there's a bunch of guys in black hooded robes who shoot a net gun at him.
And they grab the girl, too.
And then they wake up to see them all. They're like surgical failures, like a lot of plastic surgery.
This movie tries so hard to make like some political statement. Like it keeps trying to make statements about like just fucking Hollywood excess and just.
But
bullshit.
The thing is, it tries so hard that it fails
so hard to be good.
Well, Escape from New York had a subtle political message, which was. And it didn't give what it thought. It didn't give an answer.
To try.
It didn't give an answer. Just posed the question.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think is more valuable, security or liberty? What do I think? You don't care what I think. Let's just watch the movie.
Yeah. With this, it just tries so fucking hard, but like
because this is like here's our message, and the other one like, hey, we have a message somewhere over here, but we're more interested in actually telling the story.
Yeah.
This doesn't have a story.
So they end up getting to like this, basically like an operation room, like,
and then we meet the
like
Surgeon
a nip
General
tuck place. Yeah. Oh my god, wait! But they're looking around, and it's just a bunch of fucking like sideshow freaks that look like they've had like way too much Botox,
which is what they are.
And then lo and behold, the Lord and Savior Bruce Campbell shows up, and
hallelujah, hallelujah.
He's essentially
hallelujah.
He walks in and he's fucking Pavi
Lovato.
Yeah, he's Pavi Lovato.
We'd also accept
from Repo the Genetic Opera. I started singing fucking.
We would also accept that he is Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah,
he looks a bit like Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, a little bit, but he's more Pavi. I started singing though. I was like, the most dashing, panty snatching,
and then he's
stripping.
And then he does something which I'm not convinced was actually in the script.
Yeah,
the hot chick.
Yeah,
runs his hands up her hips,
ropes her,
and then grabs her tits and says, "My God, they're real." It's like, what are
we have to give this a standing ovation. We have to get up. Stop the movie, give this movie a fucking standing ovation and be like, the nominee for one of the greatest improv scenes ever goes to Bruce fucking Campbell in this
Escape
movie.
from LA.
He, honestly, like, that made my goddamn day. Seeing
and then he takes out this scalpel with, like, a saw blade on it.
Yeah, that fucking scalpel. Oh
and
my god.
We're going to cut out Snake Plissken's eye, but Snake Plissken shoots him with a sleep dart, steals his gun, and manages to free himself and the other chick.
Yep, and that's the end of Bruce Campbell being in this movie. He just shoots him with all the drugs. And then
they get out, and then it's the end of
the He takes the girl with him. Yeah.
Then it's the end of the girl.
He was about to leave the girl there, and then he's like, okay, come along, you can take me there.
I wish he did leave the girl there.
Yeah,
because at least that would be a Snake Plissken thing to do.
Yeah, because that's like the usual Snake Plissken thing. Like, he just straight up, like, just kind of leaves the girl. He doesn't always have to save the girl. Like, you mentioned in the first one, he walks by a girl who is getting raped, and he just kind of, like, snickers. He's just like, huh?
It's not so much, but the Snake Plissken, I can't really do it just over audio, but it's like,
Yeah, he just kind of grunts.
It's like, well, that is like, well, that's happening. I don't really care.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's not. Yeah,
I have my own shit to worry about. There's a bomb in my head.
Yeah, exactly. 24 hours, I'm gonna die. You know, or like 20 hours, something like that, and he's gonna fucking die. He's got shit to worry about. In this one, he has like 9 hours. I'm surprised he still took the fucking girl with him though.
And then she gets shot by Psy.
Yep. Actually, technically, he has, like, less than 9 hours. He's got, like, maybe 7 hours.
At this point, 7 hours.
Like, 7 or 6 hours, something like that.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
She gets saved by... She gets killed by Psy, and then he meets up with Map to the Stars Eddie again.
I wish she could have lasted a bit longer in this movie, because actually she could have been an interesting character.
Yeah, and then they go through the sewers, and then they get picked up... Then she dies, and he gets picked up by Eddie.
Yeah, like, Buscemi finds him again.
And then, but Buscemi's evil, and he shoots Plissken full of all of the drugs.
All of the drugs, and it like, for a split second, turns black and white, and I made the joke. I was like, Frank Miller's fucking Escape from L.A.
One of the only ways it could be a worse movie.
That's one damn fine coat you're wearing.
And just Snake Plissken, L.A. What a hell of a city. I'd fuck the city if I could, because it's a city. And I'm Snake, and this is a city. I love her.
In L.A. you could find... Wait, turn the right corner in L.A. and you could find anything.
Don't fall in New York. No one's gonna catch you.
Oh my god. So, yeah, Buscemi shoots him full of all the drugs and then
brings it to Cuervo, and then they tie him to a treadmill and make him walk.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wow, a little exercise. Yay.
Ooh.
So scary. And then they make they find out what the main crux of the movie is.
There's a guy who looks like Edward fucking Snowden, and he's explaining...
Who's a hacker, obviously.
Yeah, he's the hacker, you know, and he's obviously explaining, you know, the evil mastermind plan, which is essentially send the world into the Dark Ages
they have
using an EMP.
They have a bunch of satellites with the EMP thing. By the way, you know how long an EMP would shut down technology?
Yeah, this wouldn't work.
3 months at most.
Yeah, this wouldn't this wouldn't send us into like the fucking Dark Ages.
Also, they're in a ring around the. We see them. They're in a ring around the planet.
Yep.
So the poles would be fine. Most of the hemispheres would be like the majority. It's just basically the equator that they'd zap.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't get the entire world, like... And even if it did, like... I think even, like, if it got the entire world, it might even last, like, less. Because it would be, like, spreading itself too thin.
I mean...
Possibly. I don't know. I'm not a huge science nerd there, but I'm just guessing.
So many better things they could have had in the satellites. A virus.
Yeah.
Something.
Or just, it could have been, like, a fucking nuke that, like, went to the center of the Earth and just blew the whole place the fuck up.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't get to have Snake Plissken's undeserved line.
Or it could have been, like, the reset button for, like, the entire global bank.
Yeah.
Like, the entire global economy.
Just, like, delete all of the money.
Yeah, exactly. Just, like, everybody's back to zero. That would have been better, you know?
It'd be something.
It would have been something. It would have made
sense.
Yeah.
And then, Snake and then they make the thing, they shut off the power in Utah.
Yeah. And then he basically tells, like, so the Eggman basically tells the president to bend over.
Time for a spanking.
Spanking. Which you were like, he might as well just be saying, like, you know what? He's trying to piss off the president.
To piss off the president.
He might as well just
make the whole speech being, hey, I fucked your daughter.
Yeah, or start fucking her live on camera.
And I fucked your daughter. I'm Hispanic and I fuck your daughter.
Hey, watch me live on camera, fucking your daughter.
No, he's not Italian.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of the Vince Vaughn thing from Robot Chicken. That's like, I'm Vince Vaughn, and this is Vince Vaughn fucking your mom.
So I can't remember exactly. I think pure rage clouded my vision, and I blocked, and I like missed some of the movie because somehow he gets out.
Oh no! Oh yeah, he gets taken. He gets taken by the Eggman to the Thunderdome.
Yeah. And there are a bunch of people doing cool fights.
Yeah.
And then we get
which, by the way, you can never get beyond LA. Hey, run baby, run away. That rhymed. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme, but that rhymed. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. So yeah, they take him to the Thunderdome.
And we see some cool fight scenes going on, and then we get our stand-in for the Ox Baker fight from the cool cage match from the first one.
Yeah.
Now
a bunch of men enter, a bunch of
basketball.
They're supposed to leave.
10-second shot clock. Miss a shot, you get shot. Don't shoot before the timer goes off, you get shot. 2 points a shot, no 3-point bullshit. 10 points and you leave.
Yep.
Basketball.
Bullshit rules.
Come on, let's slam.
Come on and slam! And welcome to the jam! This movie turns into Space Jam for like 20 minutes.
And then he makes the shots, and he makes some impossible shots, and then it's at the last shot.
The most... Oh my god.
He throws the ball
the Hail Mary
entire length of the court, and it hits. And then I just started clapping, doing like
the Hail Mary, hallelujah, praise the Lord, holy shit!
And I just started. I'm not going to clap on the microphone because it peaked the mic. Just this is bullshit.
Yeah,
this is bullshit.
The wrestling thing.
I only did that on the 1 year anniversary drunk cast because I was drunk.
That's fine. It's okay.
And then he makes it, Cuervo takes out this cool souped up Lee Enfield, tries to kill him.
Oh yeah, by the way, no, there's one guy before this though, like I want to mention, like there's one guy who looks like fucking Kano who cuts a dude's head off with fucking garden shears. And Kano wins. Fatality.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
Oh my god, Mortal Kombat Armageddon is better than this!
Yeah, and when they present Snake Plissken to the basketball thing...
This is El Evaso!
Yeah. But when they introduce Snake Plissken to the basketball game,
so
he says the man that escaped from New York.
We know you escaped from New York.
Yep.
Don't mind. Hey, Cuervo, don't mind the audience of a better film they could be watching.
Yep.
So he gets out and... Cuervo sends Steve Buscemi after him because out of all your armed badass goons, you're gonna send Steve Buscemi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. After the game, he ends up running away.
You're gonna send Donnie after him.
Yeah. Cuervo tries to shoot him. He jumps the fence. He runs away. He sends Donnie.
Buscemi.
Yep.
Damn it, Donnie.
What
does this have to do with fucking Nam?
Yeah. What does anything have to do with Vietnam?
And then
this movie could only have gotten better with John Goodman in it.
Just make it the dude escapes from LA. I may have this virus is going to kill me. I'm just going to have a white Russian sit down.
It would literally just be him in the subs, just fucking going around, just smoking weed in his
I'm gonna break into LA. I'm going to go into Cuervo's house. I'm going to get a new rug. You're right. That's the movie.
And I don't know, maybe if I'm there, I might fuck his daughter.
Lebowski. Hey, my name's the dude, and the dude abides.
The dude abides. So, yeah, he chases.
Then he gets shot in the leg by Steve Buscemi because he gets shot in the leg in the first one. Mm-hmm. Almost everything that happened in this movie only happens because it happened in the first one.
Yep. And then afterwards, he finds the guy from the beach.
Yeah, and no, first he.
Wait, when does he find the guy from the beach?
Yeah, that's after he finds out that Utopia is not on really anyone's side, just wants to get out.
Yeah.
And then he falls down a hole and he meets Peter Fonda from the beach.
Yep. And Peter Fonda's like, yo, dude, there's gonna be some bad shit coming. Yeah, we gotta, if I say it's safe to surf this beach, it's safe to surf this beach.
But Pliskin don't surf.
Yep, and then Pliskin, but Charlie don't surf.
And then...
No. Buscemi don't surf.
Then they're surfing after Steve Buscemi.
Yep.
And Steve Buscemi looks back, and it's like they actually...
the greatest reaction shot
and it's like they actually showed him a picture when he was driving of what he's actually in the film, because this is the surfing CGI, obviously.
Pure double takes.
Here's a picture of what you're going to be running away from Steve Buscemi.
Yep, the fucking double take.
And he lands on the car. My one complaint, aside from this movie being fucking shit, is that he doesn't... Then instead of he jumps off the surfboard and grabs on, if he would land the surfboard on the back of the truck,
the
car,
and he just pulls out his gun, shoots Buscemi, and then just jumps in the front. Yeah.
This is midpoint through the film, so he's obviously lost his guns already.
Yeah, but still, he could have easily killed Buscemi,
and so
he could have easily killed Buscemi. Just fucking snapped his neck with his feet or something,
and then Snake
crushed his fucking head with his pinky toe.
Then Snake Plissken's in. Then he takes Snake Plissken to see Hershey.
Oh yeah, Hershey. Oh,
Hershey is Pam Grier, and her name.
Apparently, her name is spelled Herse
because she's a transsexual.
Yep. It's what was his name again? Before he turned into Jack Malone. Yep.
Then so they make the agreement with them. And then they have their magical plan, which is to hang glide into the city and stop Cuervo Jones.
Yeah. Before this, though, I want to point out Hershey, when she talks, she talks. It talks when they talk.
Oh, she's a she.
He, she, whatever, post-op,
okay,
pre-op. I don't want to know if it's post-op or pre-op, okay?
No, it's post-op.
Okay, still.
No, it's post-op, because Snake Plissken reaches up between her thighs and pulls a Dillinger?
Yeah.
Derringer.
It's a tiny pistol.
What's it called? Derringer? Dillinger?
A Derringer.
Derringer. Apparently she had a Derringer holstered in her vagina.
Yep. And she speaks... She, I guess, yeah.
Speaks like this.
She speaks like she's turning into the Hulk.
We're gonna get this straight now. I ain't called Jack Malone.
I ain't called Jack Malone anymore.
You're weak and you're gonna die.
You're weak and you're gonna die. So yeah, after this, they go up to the room. He gets promised, bluebacks.
He promises her $1 million untraceable dollars.
I guess, yeah.
And
I think that's what bluebacks are at least anyway. So
they get into the city. There's a big fight. Nothing that's. But Cuervo looks up and just sees Steve Buscemi hang gliding,
which I would love an action figure of. Two things I would love an action figure of: Snake Plissken on the surfboard riding the wave.
Oh, the music in that scene.
Buscemi, yeah. And also in my head, I just imagined the "Your Hunter from the Future" song.
When they're hang gliding.
Because that's my headcanon. That'd be fucking perfect. Just he is the man.
Yours world, he is is the man.
So, all of them fly in, including Snake Plissken on the gliders and stuff afterwards.
And then Cuervo fights.
First Buscemi comes in and he's trying to distract.
You lied to me
the Eggman
last time.
Yep.
And then they all land. There's a big fight that's not really important.
Which is really sick, actually, because it's just fucking Pliskin shooting people and dropping grenades on them from a fucking
And then there's a fist fight with him and Cuervo. And then they get into the ship. They get into the helicopter, which has a retractable fucking blades.
Yeah, this movie has so many moments where it's like, okay, there's some really sick action scenes going on in this. And then something stupid happens.
What pisses you off is that they just fold it out of the helicopter.
Yeah, like a fucking transformer.
Is that the 6 blades all spin in the same direction, thus making flight impossible.
But
they fly off.
They get to the chopper.
Then Cuervo and then Snake and then Buscemi hangs out he's like, fuck you, Cuervo, I'm escaping. And then Cuervo takes out a bazooka.
He gets an RPG,
it's on RPG. This is a legit anti-tank bazooka.
Yeah.
And just...
Well, it's a fucking rocket grenade. It's an RPG, fuck.
It just fires it and Eddie jumps out of the car. It's like, and he hits the ground.
Yep.
And then all the side characters just die in a ball of fire in the back of the car.
Yeah. And by the way, Buscemi's still trying to intimidate Pliskin from the ground.
And Pliskin's in a chopper.
Which I don't understand why. Just why Buscemi? Why are you trying to be so intimidating? Why?
And then they're getting close, and then Snake Plissken puts the, because they have 2 of the Sword of Damocles things, one's fake, he puts one of them in Utopia's pocket.
Yeah, they pulled the Texas switch, which
I'm calling it pulling the Plisken, just like he does in the first movie.
Yep.
And then he kicks her out of the helicopter, and she rolls, she's fine. And then he lands, and then he's holding out the thing.
He slips the fake one.
And it turns out they tricked him.
Yeah.
They tricked him because it's just a fast, hard-hitting case of the flu.
Yeah.
And he's fine, and now he's pissed and he's standing in front of the helicopter wreckage. And then he's like, hey, okay, I'll give you the thing. Okay, I'll go get it. And then they find Utopia. Oh, you pulled the switch again. We'll take this one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then the president's making his speech to the, it's like, now we feel the wrath of the United States government. Hey, the stars and
welcome to this. I'm Buscemi.
just like the first movie with I offer this in hopes that our great nations may live in peace. That actually made me feel really sorry for the president, because it's hard to not love Donald Pleasance, because he's such an adorable.
But in this movie, I want this one, like the Map of the Stars Eddie thing, to be like a meme now.
Yeah, we actually want to meme this.
I want to fucking meme this. I want it to be like, oh, there's a new Elder Scrolls out there, and it's Map of the Stars Eddie. If that would be like, it would be like the new Rick Roll. It'd be getting Buscemi'd.
And there's okay, shoot Pliskin. Then they all shoot Pliskin, and then nothing happens.
But he's a hologram, and
then like,
we made the joke of like, bullets are like mosquitoes to the Pliskin.
So he enters the world code, which is so original, 666.
Yep.
Turns off all the power. And then he goes, and then he takes, he lights a cigarette, smokes it, looks at the fire, looks at us, and like, just don't try to involve us in the movie. Pliskin, it's your fault.
Yeah.
You're one of the, by the way, Kurt Russell was one of the producers for this.
Yeah.
He just looks at the flame, looks at the camera, blows out the match, laughs, and says, "Welcome to the human race." And I slammed my fist on the coffee table, stood up, and just yelled, "You did not earn that!"
Yep. It does not deserve to be as good as it is.
To end as good as it does.
To end as good as it did.
Because it was all just insane bullshit up until that point.
It was just a bunch of crap leading up, like,
and not good insane, just bad.
Not spookies.
Not Deadpool.
Not spookies insane.
This is the thing. It wasn't Deadpool crazy.
Yeah.
It was having to be straitjacketed and given electroshock therapy in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest crazy.
Yep.
Not the fun insane.
Yeah. It's
and
not...
Then
it's not Brad Pitt in 12 Monkeys insane.
And then the movie's over.
Yep. Oh, man. And then run, baby, run away. Run,
I'm not even going to give this a
joke.
I'm not even going to honor this movie with some kind of joke rating. 1.5 out of 10.
Honestly, yeah, for you, yeah, it's a 1.5.
It gets the 1.5 for the costume and that gun scene.
It's got a couple of other things that I find enjoyable, and it's still a really schlocky, weird, fucked up, stupid movie.
I'd be fine with it if it wasn't Snake Plissken.
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, I'd give it a 3.
For me, it was Phantom Menace bad. It was Kingdom of the Crystal Skull bad. It's that kind of taking a character you love and just ruining everything about it.
Yeah. I give it a 3.5. If I had to watch it again, I would. I don't know. It gets better, I think, the more times you watch it because you can still joke about it. I don't know. You can still joke about it.
The 8th time I've watched this film, it just gets worse.
I always find something fun to.
I knew this would eventually happen if I put it on the wheel.
Yeah, I find the best in these movies. I see the best in these movies.
Oh, you just get Stockholm syndrome, Jim.
I guess. Or I'm easily entertained. I guess you can jingle fucking keys in my face and I'll be happy. This is the movie the movie equivalent to jingling keys in someone's face. Now, I'm sure there's more movies actually out there that are... This is like the grown man's equivalent. This is the grown man's movie equivalent of jingling keys in a grown man's face.
So, that has been this episode of Mindbreakers. I've been Merrick.
Yeah, guys, and I've been Gio.
Ciao.
Bye, guys.